Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong! I'm starting to recycle ideas because I've run out of them, frankly. Last time, we collected a bunch of odds and ends from around the world, and by that I mean we collected every last spool fragment and mask shard that is obtainable at our current point in progression, so that's pretty cool. All the rest of them are only accessible once we obtain the next major ability, which I will be saving for another time. By that I mean the next episode. You'll see why I'm doing that, or maybe you won't, I don't even know. This time, we're gonna venture towards the last piece of the Threefold Melody, and we're going to see what collecting all of them unlocks us. I don't think there's anything I can do in Songclave right here. I think I wrapped that up. I stand corrected! Oh... It's a fucking fetch quest. Oh my god. Gotta get the cloaks of the choir, I guess. Okay. I guess that's something we can fit into the agenda. I swear I heard it, sister, that laugh. Yes, you told us about this before. Oh my god, I was hoping we were done with fetch quests, honestly. Apparently not. Apparently there's one more. Yeah, so now it's literally the same quest as the first collect the cloaks from, like, down above Bone Bottom, except now it's in the Citadel! It's first boring fetch quest of the game, Citadel Edition! Because you definitely wanted to see it come back, right? Alright, I think you are one of the enemies that counts, actually, that can drop that, right? No? That's not a cloak? I guess that's a veil. Do you have a cloak? No, I think we have to target specifically the little pilgrim enemies that are dressed in those cloaks. These guys are like knights. Yeah, they don't count. That's a shame. That's a big shame. Well, I guess let's take a long loop around the Citadel so that we can actually make some progress on that quest. No promises on completing it this time. But, you know, it is another quest to add to the pile. Let me do that. Yeah, okay, yeah, you died in there. I may as well collect your shards. I'm still not full on those yet. I have a lot of them, though. I just haven't been using my red tools as much recently. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Perfect! That was beautiful. What does your journal entry say? Their use of a pin shows hard training. Their use of silk and fur from a spool held close shows skills far beyond standard bugs. So maybe those experiments in the White Ward resulted in some of the guys actually doing some good for the Citadel. Perhaps. Alright, there we go, there we go. There we go. Still haven't come across a single fucking pilgrim enemy, but I think this hallway has plenty. You should be one, right? That's a cloak you're wearing, right? Bam. Let's see. Oh, it is! Thank God! Okay. Please give it to me. Oh my god. Can we show this on camera? How many of these do we need? 16. Okay. I thought it was going to be 20, so that's better than I was expecting. Jeez, look at how much silk we have from our spool extender. The spool extender is way better than I thought. How come I never used this in my first playthrough? Like, look at that crap. It's not crap, because, like, oh my god, that's way better than I expected. Look at this. I can heal, and I can heal again. I can heal twice in a row with this thing. Like, that's awesome. Alright, I think I already have your guys' entry, so I don't need to kill you much anymore, but I'll do it anyway because I feel like it. So yes, this episode might be a little longer. I am planning to do something quite major. If you are a fan of this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Especially from the thumbnail. So yeah, I'm planning to go all the way. Normally, when I record a video, I'm like, we're gonna do stuff until I've recorded for an hour, and then we'll be done. I'll at least get as much as I can done. Though, you know, if I've recorded for an hour and I haven't gotten, like, anything done, then I'm going to try to at least do one thing before the video ends. However, there are some videos in this series where I have a particular end goal in mind, and so those can be, you know, any length that I damn well please. And this is one of them, so yeah. Whether we go on for, like, 90 minutes or what have you, I think it'll be fun. Alright, please don't fall in the spikes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Already collected a bunch of those, but probably not even half. Because this game is quite demanding on these fetch quests. Would make sense that an entire settlement of people would need around 16 cloaks, though. Of course, you fell in the fucking spikes, so there goes your cloak. I love that feature. Thank you so much, Team Cherry. Hiya. Bam, bam. Don't fall off the edge, I swear to God. I swear to God. You fall off the edge, you waste my time collecting all these damn cloaks. Alright. Oh, remember these platforms? I barely do. It's been so long since I've seen these. All right, you're a pilgrim too, right? Come this way, come this way. Come away from the spikes. Oh yeah, you're the buddy who helped me break down that wall earlier in this series. I remember you. Okay, it's safe down here. Yes, 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 yes. You're also being very helpful down here. This is like the most helpful enemy in the entire game. This guy right here. He helped me break down that wall, and then he helped me get his cloak. Like, just so nice. It's always nice when you meet a friendly enemy out on the road. Yeah, definitely... Okay, thank God. Definitely seek the west side of the Citadel. This is where the most pilgrim-like enemies are found. Oh, yeah? I guess pilgrim-like enemies. No, they just are pilgrims. They are pilgrims who have succumbed to the haunting. Yes. Further up is where we would like to go. Alright, you are not a pilgrim, even though you should be. I think you actually are a pilgrim, it's just for some reason you don't drop anything. I don't know why. I guess you aren't wearing a cloak. That would make some sense. Man, with the spool extender, I could kind of just throw my silk skills at people and not even care. Oh, hey, thank you for the rosaries. I'll take those. Now, in here, indeedy, you should have more to do. Ooh, another pilgrim. Only one, though. That's fine. Ah, god damn it. Okay, I gotta heal. I gotta heal. Oh, no. This guy's taking my silk. Gonna heal before that can happen. Use my injector band. Great value there. You see how much faster that is? You see how much faster the bind was? That is so fun. I absolutely love that. Thank you for your cloak. How many of these do I have now? 13. Okay, I only need 3 more. And I was complaining about getting this quest, but no, I guess we'll be able to have it done after all. I'm gonna go in here and rest at this bench, because if I know anything about this game, I have to guess that this next area isn't gonna have a bench in it. Okay, wait. Is this the entrance to the... I think it is. Oh, I've been to the top of that room before, because it's marked. Hold on. I want to make absolutely sure. I want to make absolutely sure that I've been up here before I move on. Yeah, I have. Okay, because it's the timing platforms. All right. Sorry, gotta climb up the exact same obstacle course I was just on 5 seconds ago. I think this, having this spool extender will also help me, because I believe this next area has a strong focus on... Ooh, that's nice. Has a strong focus on claw line platforming, kind of like the Cogwort Core did. Anyway, welcome to one of our last areas of the Citadel, the High Halls. It's actually not really one of our last. There's... I want to say one more after this, but it's certainly one of them. Got a new enemy. This guy is basically a summoner. He summons a bunch of these flies and sends them after you. He spins them around himself. Once he goes down, they go down. He is a maestro. Well, that's kind of cool. You never really hear that word very often, so... Okay. Man, look at this. The fountains in the background, they're so cool looking. The music here is really good, too. Very peaceful. Hi, okay. Here's something you're going to be doing a lot in this area. You are going to be fighting enemies in the air, so make sure to get used to using the claw line in combat. It will help you greatly. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, you definitely want the spool extender for this, I feel. I think this is going to be really helpful. I'm glad that I got it, and I'm glad I collected all the spool fragments as well. Okay, we have this door right here. We have a door down here, though, and I have a feeling this is going to be like a useless dead end that I want to get out of the way right away. Let's do that. Judging by how the music is fading, I think I am correct in that assumption. Okay, where? Thank you. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that this is it. I think I hear the ringing of an item in there, so I don't think that actually was it, but like, wow, what a useless fucking room. Why, again, like, why even bother putting that in the game? I know, it's for shell shards. You actually do need shell shards a lot throughout this game. There's definitely some rooms in this game I can tell they just threw in there because in playtesting, people were probably complaining about the lack of shell shards, and so they were like, let's add some Sextra, oh my god. Let's add some extra shell shard deposits, and then we'll make an entire room for it, and then we'll just stick it down at the bottom of this room, I guess. I don't know. Okay, up there, we cannot go up there, so we're gonna have to remember this for later. Till we have the double jump ability, which I have already said multiple times is a thing in the game. Okay, I'm gonna hit you a couple times so I get a heal. Gonna heal. Then, oh, okay. You only have 2. You only have 2 of those flies. All right, well, I'll take it. You're dead now. I want to say that my needle is currently upgraded more than it was when I explored this place on my first playthrough, so I'm having a slightly easier time with the enemies here, I've noticed, and I think that's part of why. I'm going to just throw up some sting shards. Oh no, oh no. Okay, once you enter the water, you're kind of forced down. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna use another sting shard. Perhaps I should have equipped... Oh god. Okay. Perhaps I should have equipped a different tool. Yeah, it's like, I have no silk because I need to be constantly using the claw line. Oh, I guess I killed both of them. Nice, okay. Because I need to be constantly using the claw line, this means that I have no silk to throw around with combat, so... I was about to say maybe Architect Crest would have been good for this place. Actually, I don't think it would have been. Because its pogo sucks. Hi. What's up? What's up is this room. A chest! Rosaries! Alright, I'll take it. Kind of a cool view, too. Cool view of the high reaches of the kingdom of Pharloom, the citadel, I suppose. This is, okay, yes, this is a switch. Removes those spikes, very cool. I believe this is a one-way hallway, even though it makes it kind of seem like it's a two-way hallway. I don't think there's a way to go back up it once you're done. That or it's incredibly difficult to go back up it once you're done. Just throw one of you up, and then just lure you into it, because that is very fun, and kind of easy to do, and it works very effectively, so I'll take it. Alright, hello? I remember this room. Yeah, this is why I wanted to find craft metal last time. I never ended up looking to see if there is craft metal available right now, but I won't worry about it. Shell plates and cogs that could be fashioned into a flying... Oh, I thought for a second I did. Unfortunately, no. Alright, well, I'll add a reminder here. I'll mark this. I'll mark it with a thing to hopefully remind me that it requires craft metal. No, I won't do that. Because, like, for me, the come back to this later is orange. That's all I remember it as, so we're just gonna do that. Because I'll see the dark spot and I'll go like, what does that mean? And then I'll just be confused. That's what happened with me last time. One of my markings in the deep docks kind of confused me for that exact reason. Alright. Yeah, you and your fucking over-the-top swings. Bam. Thank you for the shell shards. How many times have I said that this series? Is there seriously nothing? Nothing? What? You go behind the waterfall, you find stuff, there's nothing! Wait, were there like rosaries or shell shards or something and I just picked them up and I'd forgotten? That's entirely possible, but like, really? There's just absolutely nothing down there? What the fuck's the point? Alright, cool. I guess let's keep going down this way. Keep going down this way. Keep yelling timber this way. Hey, good thing I have just enough for a heal. Now I regenerate 2 things of silk by default, right? Yes, I do, because I got the silk heart the other episode. Ah. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we're fine, we're cool. Oh, the thing I got last time could have really helped with this place. Okay, can use the claw line to break that open. Ooh, an item in there. I want you. I wish every other room didn't mute the music, because it's actually really pleasant, and I would like to listen to it more, but nah. Anytime you go into a dark area, just has to quiet the music down, then you can't hear anything anymore. I think literally no music plays inside of here. Which is weird, because other areas play some music, at least. Hello? Where does this go? Ah, this connects back to the start. I still don't have a map of this place. Interesting. Maybe in one of these tunnels we will find a little capsule that has one. Or maybe we could find Chakra. That would be a nice surprise. Hi, okay. One of you again. Ah! Okay, I think for a while when you charge forwards with the sharp dart, you don't have invincibility frames. I hope that me, like, not fully using the sharp dart doesn't use up its silk cost. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot to turn this into the guy. We gotta do that. Yeah, I was going to do this last time. I was going to do that last time, but I never did. Just like how James never, Wait, what? I'm trying to make a reference to the intro of Silent Hill 2, but I can't remember exactly what Mary says at the moment, so never mind. What do you have? Thanks! Oh, wait a second. This thing moves. This is important for something, right? I think I remember. Yeah, this thing moves, and I think you can push it somewhere and access something. And if I remember correct, this something is something I never actually found. on my first playthrough. And it's something I don't believe I'm going to be finding right now, but it's something I'll mark for later. We got 3 different things we're going to have to come back for later on, once we get the double jump. But yeah, it's important to know that that's a thing. Gonna glide my way down, and again, the music fucking fades away. What is this, fungal wastes? Every other area just meets the... every other room meets the music? It's so weird. Okay. I remember what this is. Also, I remember there being more to see in here, but I guess that's something to come back to later, so yeah, sure, why not? Here we got another thing to buy. Insert rosaries. It's a Ventrica station, pretty sure. Bam! Love that. And yes, okay, we got the map. Cool. There's a dog barking outside, sorry if you can hear it. I have my, my sleeping porch door open, which isn't usually. There's the High Halls map. Oh yeah, I think there's a room off to the side here. Unfortunately, I've just passed through that room, and the only way to get back up there is to go all the way around again, and I've rested at a bench, so all the enemies are going to be back. I suppose I could do it real quick, just to see if I can actually access that yet. Let's climb back up. We'll go through down here. That's not the right place, actually. We want to... Wait. I can't go back. Wait. Okay, no, I can. No worries, you can go back through. Now down here, gonna take the shortcut, and I think that's like the main way to get back up and around. It's a bit inconvenient. This is definitely not one of my favorite area layouts in the game, because like, you ever have to navigate it again, it's just kind of annoying, but you know, it's a thing. It's pretty good overall, that's what I meant to say, not it's a thing. Very vague statement. It is a thing. I mean, I'm not wrong. This is a thing in this game. Why did I grapple onto that? That was a waste of silk. All right, bam. Cool. Keep going. This room's gonna have more of them, I remember. Gives me another chance to actually get these guys' entry, though. Hey, you have all 3 of them this time. Okay, then they're circling you. Now they're doing nothing. Then you launch them at me, and I just dodge. All right, seems you guys are always used in positions. You guys are always placed in positions that makes those things very easy to dodge, and I appreciate that. Okay, that was very close. All right, we're gonna do that. Bam, and now you guys are back, which is unfortunate because you were kind of a pain to kill. So I'm not excited to see you again, but hey, it's fine. You're dead. I have no reason to be concerned. Just gonna wait here a little bit. Soak up those rosaries. Yeah, I think I've already seen that I can't go any further up, or no, I've already been up. Yeah, up's where I've already been. I think somewhere on the way down. I saw this during my wiki perusal, and now I really want to know where it is. Oh, hi. Okay, maybe it's right here? Just gonna take you out. You're still not taken out. There we go. Maybe not. Okay, I thought there was a room off to the right somewhere that I could do something in. Perhaps not. Okay, and this is the room where you can't craft the thing. Maybe here. I don't know why I said it like that. Maybe here. Ah! Maybe you take the right path on this layer and you see something. No, probably not. Okay, let's just get back down to where we were before. This place is pretty fun, though. I like it. Definitely a great platforming challenge. That wall does absolutely nothing upon being hit. That's kind of bad. I'm taking a lot of damage. A lot of damage I really shouldn't be taking. But it's okay. Or is it? Insert Vsauce theme here. Yeah, so that was an interesting little skirmish through that little area that is showing us so many places we can't go yet. I suppose if I was more efficient on this playthrough, I would have waited until later, but hey, it's fine. Okay, so Spool Extender, Injector Band, and Fracture Mask are actually going to be really helpful, though I am considering... Ooh. Yeah, you know what? Okay. No. Actually. I have idea. For this next thing, I'm gonna be bringing Beast Crest. Yeah. We're going all the way. And then, I think for my one blue tool that I'm allowed, I'm gonna make it Spool Extender. Because it's been really good, and I would like to have the ability to heal as much as I can. And so, if I can stack up a bunch of stuff, that would be really nice. I was actually thinking of switching on Threadstorm for the platforming, for the high halls, just because there's a lot of platforming involved there, and it's a much better, more useful ability in combination with platforming and enemies. That said, I think Sharp Dart will be overall more fun for this, so we'll do that. Curve Claw, yeah, that should be fine. Flint Slate, I honestly shouldn't need, and I haven't been using it that much. I could use this for emergency heals. I think I'd rather use Cogwork Wheel, though, because I think that would actually be kind of useful. So yeah, we'll go with that. We'll have Magnetite Dice, Magnetite Brooch. There's going to be nothing. Is there anything in Yellow Tools that would help me otherwise? Perhaps this. Because there are going to be walls to cling on. If you can't tell, we're about to be entering some heavy combat. And that's why I'm doing this. We'll do this. Recoil less will not be flung as far when taking damage. Is that actually a good idea? I don't really know. Hard to say for sure, but yeah. We'll go with it. Why not? Alright. What's coming up might just be one of the most infamous challenges in this game. It's one that not many people like. And for understandable reasons. And there's someone waiting to greet us right outside of it. I think if you drop down here, yes, you will go back into this hallway with the big guys outside, but yeah. Talk to you. He will only appear here if you have found him and done the friendly duel with him. And once he appears here, if you talk to him... can you feel it too? The thralls of the Citadel are gathered close in overwhelming numbers. Together, though, the three of us will be more overwhelming still. Would you allow us to fight by your side, brave sister? Yes. If you have not found him and talked to him in that spot, you have to do this next challenge entirely on your own. But if you have found him, you can summon him for help. There is also a way to summon Chakra for help. And that's kind of what I was planning to do. I did really want Chakra to help me with this battle. Unfortunately, that requires doing a bunch of stuff I'm not ready to do yet. So, yeah, we'll just have to stick with this guy. Hey. And hey, even though this guy fought me not very well... Still, some help is better than none, and knowing how the NPC summons work in this game, I don't think he's gonna take any damage at all.
The battle ahead may indeed be arduous. I accept your offer of aid, sirs.
Puro, yes! No force in the kingdom can withstand our might. Lead on, sister! Zaza and I will be close behind. I like how Hornet says sirs. That's really cool. Oh, this is where you need the simple lock. Well, I guess I'll be coming back here very shortly then. Let's mark that. Actually, I don't think that. Yeah, right there. We'll mark that. And we'll have to remember that for later. It's time. It's time to go. Look at the size of this room. It's about the same as the size of this battle. Here we go. This is the ultimate enemy gauntlet. This is easily the hardest one in the entire game up until this point. It consists of something like 15 waves, something crazy like that. I haven't counted exactly how many, but it's a lot. And so yeah, having help in the battle would absolutely help. Here we go. It's just some Citadel enemies. What? I didn't even know you could do that. Okay, these guys are here to help, thank God. Go. Do that. At some point I'd like to heal, because I have taken a bit of damage. That's okay. Gonna get you out of the way because you're annoying. Oh, fuck. Not one of you. Not one of you. Not one of you. All right. Bam. Gonna do this. Gonna go for some hits on you. Use my extended range to my advantage. Go one more. Damn it. I don't think I got it. Oh, no, I did. Okay, I got it. Got it just barely. Down you go. Hit you, hit you, hit you. And yeah, look at all the heals I now have from the spool extender. Like, giving me so much extra silk. All right, sweet. Got two of you guys from the high halls. Gonna throw some boomerangs at you. Gonna save my tools, though, because, again, we are still in the early stages of this. Oh, this wave absolutely sucks. Yeah, this is why I kind of wanted, like, easier heals, more silk at my disposal. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Let's just fucking go for it. Have a net loss of 1 health. That is okay. And now... new enemy introduced in the middle of this battle. He carries a big club. I think, yes, okay, sends out shockwaves. I want to say those 2 attacks are his only ones. Wow, I took a hit from that, and yet I'm still, like, I healed it, like, instantly. Okay, cool. Gonna use it. Gonna use the bind. Oh no, oh no. Okay, there's another attack he has. Oh, okay, down he goes, down he goes. Okay, we're still not done though. That guy is not the boss of it. We still have more to go. Magnetite Dice just saved me from taking unnecessary damage there. Bam. Got a full 3 HP heal from that. Okay, I would like some more enemies on the ground so I could use... Hey, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. There we go. Then I'm gonna use Boomerang on some of you. Oh god. Okay, okay. That attack heals me. That attack hits me for 2. That is mean. Okay, we are going all out on your face, piece of shit. Back at full health. Okay, okay, okay. Now we're doing that. Awesome, awesome. Took 2 of them out. That was a weird throwing arc you had there, my guy. Okay. This is about as close as you get to the Colosseum of Fools in this game. Kind of, sort of. A little bit, with an asterisk. You know what? Fuck that. I'm healing that right back up. I'm healing that right back up. Increases my damage, so I may as well do it, and I still have enough for another heal thanks to my spool extender. And now, final wave, you fight 2 of these guys. This is why everyone hates this battle. It's kind of really, really fucking tough. Okay, okay, I gotta go for this, 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 I gotta go for this. Get me out of there! Okay, no, 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 no! No! Crap! Crap! Oh, God! That was going so well, and then I just took too many hits. Yeah, that's why everyone kind of hates that battle. It's because those 2 guys at the end are a really tough fight, but you have to go through so much crap to reach them again. I will say, however, with Garmon and Zaza helping, plus the Beast Crest, that was actually really fun. I'm more than happy to do it again, honestly. Let's go, let's go. Hiya! Put me back in, coach! I'm ready. There's you. You piece of shit. Thank God that the fucking dice thing, the Magnetite Dice, actually blocked one of those hits. Okay, okay. Just gonna give you another one of those so you can get fucked. I hate you. Die! Why do those guys have so much health? Like, even the grounded guys have less health than that, I think. I haven't been using the pogo very much. I'm just not that good at it. Okay, you know what? You know what? No more Mr. Nice Hornet! Miss Nice Hornet! Why did I say Mr.? What the fuck? Okay, we're doing it again, binding again. K, slider. Bam! Hit you with the sharp dart. This is so fun, man. I am absolutely loving this. And yes, on my first playthrough, I was frustrated to hell and back by this battle. So this is yet another, like, redemption arc moment. I'm actually enjoying this game now. It feels amazing. Like, I would be happy to give this game another playthrough right after this series is done. That is how much I am loving this game. Then again, though, we'll see how I feel. Oh, you can actually attack those guys. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, that's good to know. Let me throw a boomerang at you. See, that's why I like the boomerang. If you can aim it exactly right... oh god, okay, it's time for this guy. If you can aim it exactly right, you can land multiple hits on an enemy while they just sit still and take it. Ah, crap. I keep being a little too aggressive. Like, I do have the Beast Crest, and that's its whole thing and whatnot. But still, I'm being a little too aggressive. Okay, going with that. One more hit. Bam, full health. I do that. Okay, down you go. I love having Garmon and Zaza here to help. This is so fun, man. I would definitely recommend it too. This battle is a lot to do on your own. It's definitely possible, as I have done it, but it is not for the faint of heart. Alright, there we go. Though isn't that usually used for, like, scary things? I mean, it's stressful, so it kind of applies. Bam. Hit you. Okay, still got some ways to go. I'm probably gonna get hit. No! Magnetite Dice saved me! Alright, sweet. I love having Magnetite Dice. It's so good. Never equipping anything else in the yellow tools, honestly. Okay. Are we at... No, we're not quite. Okay, let's bind so I can heal. Don't press Windows key right now! God damn it! If it wasn't for me pressing fucking Windows key, I would have been able to heal. 3. Perfect. And Magnetite Dice saved me. Thank you. Okay, it's time. It's time. Let's rumble. I sucked that up. That's okay. Go Sharp Dart through you. Stick on the walls. That's kind of helpful. The problem is, like, them both attacking at the same time is there's a lot of, like, nigh unavoidable attacks in there. Okay. Damn it, I'm out of that. I'm out of that ability. Crap. I killed one. I have, like, no silk at all. I better not mess this up. Getting out of there. Gimme. Okay, I'm gonna be careful. No! God, come on! Oh, man. Okay. I gotta admit, that final wave's a little bullshit. I kinda don't like it now that I'm feeling it again. Because it's like, when there's 2 alive, what the fuck do you do? There's one doing one attack, you dodge that. To dodge that, you have to enter a space where the other one is launching their attack to. It's like, what the hell are you even supposed to do? Okay, I should really save these rollers until the last phase. I know that now. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if this is the hardest battle we do this episode. Okay, down you go. Please, thank you. There you are. Probably gonna enter focus mode since, you know, you've seen all this before. Gotta use this. Bam. Die! Fuck you. There's that for you. Nice. Okay. I think there might be some situations in that last battle I'm only getting into because of Beast Crest as well, but actually no. I think I would have had those situations regardless of Crest. Maybe I should just not use Sharp Dart, because that uses my Silk, and I need that Silk for healing from them. Okay, yep, thank you. It's like, maybe instead of Sharp Dart, I should try using the Pogo, like that. Slide right into the enemies. Hey, thank you. Magnetite Dice is coming in so handy, I must say. I think, honestly, a great blue tool to equip, if I didn't have Spool Extender on, a great blue tool to equip with Beast Crest would honestly be, whatchamacallit? Trying to remember its name right now. Claw Mirror. That's right, okay. I'm gonna save the majority of them for the final phase. Okay, we're gonna heal up here, and then we're gonna 1, 2, 3. Fuck. That sucks. Thank you. Nice, okay. And I can immediately heal from the next wave. Nice. Okay, so I can stop being aggressive once I know that, if I know how much I'm healing, how much I'm able to heal, and then I get to that amount of hits, I can just, like, stop attacking right there and not be too aggressive with it. I don't want to be too greedy. That doesn't really end well, typically. Being too greedy, you know? Go! No, what? I pressed F to use Sharp Dart! What even hit me? Okay, bam. Fuck. Bam, bam! Okay, we got the heal. Now I just need more silk from you all. Then I cannot do it again because you stole it! Piece of shit. Alright. Nice. Let's get out of there. Bam! Get you. Oh god, is it final wave? No, it's not. Okay. I'm gonna store up my silk in preparation for final wave. I have all of my rolling dudes, so we should be good, assuming nothing goes wrong here. I'd like you to die now. That's why I have such huge health pools, because you block so many fucking attacks, you pieces of shit. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go for a heal. Nice. And it is time. It's time. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Just gonna kind of spam damage. I should not damage both of them equally. I really shouldn't. That's a bad idea. That was also kind of a bad idea. Okay, I think I want to stay airborne as much as possible here. Stay out of their way. Stay out of their arcs. And no! Don't do that shit! That's dumb. And you're not dumb. You're actually kind of smart. A little bit. Okay, there goes one. There goes one. There goes one. I have 2 hits from them. Though I think their shockwave attack only does 1. The big blast does 2, of course. Okay. Bam! Down it goes! Only 3 tries were needed. Oh, the chandelier breaking in the background. I have to say, that final wave, well, if you stay airborne, it's actually not that bad. Yeah, fuck it, that was fun. That was really fun battle. Yes, it is a lot. Especially if you approach from an earlier point in the game. But one of the things about this game is that you can go and find other stuff to use and, like, try other things and see if it works, you know? You have options, so why not try them out? I've heard of people who avoid using red tools in this game because apparently to them it's considered cheesing the battles. Like, what? That is not cheesing the fucking battle. What the fuck are you on about? Oh, sister, my whiskers are still quivering. That's how you know you had a rousing battle. You go on ahead. Zaza and I will keep guard here and catch any stragglers. Molina Molem. Thank you so much, Garmond and Zaza. You were so helpful. You were amazing. All right. Here it should be. That looks like the Unraveled. It's like covered in silk or something. A visitor, a conductor, I see. No, this is rare. I must apologize for not rising to greet you. After an age spent sickly, I find myself unable to lift from this bedchamber. I hope, good pilgrim, our citadel has shown you the courtesy deserved of a bug devout.
I've borne its hospitality well enough, Gauged One.
Ah, my sympathies, pilgrim. We have fallen so far. And now, sadly, if you've come seeking aid or understanding, I fear I too shall disappoint. Whatever you would ask, I have only my melody left to offer. It is a simple thing, the smallest of gifts, but perhaps more special now, for it has been rarely heard in these quietened times. Learned the conductor's melody. Wasn't quite as cool as learning the architect's melody, but that's okay. One part of the threefold melody entrusted to the conductors. We have all of it now. Our song upon a silken thread, such beautiful sound, so long absent from our halls. Keep safe our melody, good pilgrim. You shall likely be the last to receive it. What do you say if I play the normal needle in? Oh, I play the melody around you. That's cool. Dear devout, have we failed? So you get to see what the lyrics are. Remember their voices. Now only silence. Only our sickness. Yeah, so this is like some kind of IV bag or something. Some kind of equivalent he's attached to. The mantle of conductor weighs heavy. Had I known the cost before its bearing, would I have accepted the duty? I don't know. I'm not going to answer that for you. You answer that yourself. How are you guys doing? Zaza. Looks sharp, my lad. They're sleeping after that. I wonder if there's a way to wake them up. I'm not going to wake them. Right, so there is one thing that I can check out over here in High Halls. I think after that, I think Beast Crest has definitely served its purpose well enough. Let's switch back to Hunter, because, of course, we're switching back to Hunter. Hunter's just my favorite. You know what? Multi-binder. Multi-binder plus injector band. I think that'll be really, really helpful on what's coming up next. Let me switch out these as well. How about... could use this, maybe? And what else? What else among these could be really fun? Honestly, tax could be really fun. I haven't used it very much, so... Spool extender, do I want to keep using this? I'll switch on compass again, now that we're back to exploring mode. Do I want to switch this... Do I want to switch this off with something else? Perhaps switch it with claw mirror. I think that would actually be kind of fun. We're also hitting twice with it, and we're hitting twice rapidly with it. I think that would actually be a great synergy, so let's do that. I think I also might want to use... You know what? How about cross-stitch? We can give it a try. Now, for what I'm about to be doing next, we're not going to be doing immediately, because I still have to... That's not the word I wanted to go. We still have to actually finish collecting all the cloaks and whatnot. And, in fact, why don't I do that first, actually? Am I in the right area? Do we have any other Ventrica around here? No, we kind of don't. Okay, honestly, we got to go back up to... Where is it? High Halls. Gotta go back up to High Halls. We'll go down. There'll be a bunch of pilgrim enemies down there. We can take their cloaks and then go on with them. Yada, yada. Johnny, yes, Papa, eating sugar, no, Papa. I don't know why, something I said just reminded me of that, so sorry to plant that seed in your head once again, in case any of you recognize that horrible monstrosity. By the way, like, I know that there's, like, a bunch of fucking almost AI generated. I don't think it actually is AI generated, but there's stuff that certainly seems AI generated by today's standards of like Johnny, yes, Papa. There's a bunch of those stupid nursery rhymes and like a bunch of bullshit channels. Ah, for fuck's sake, game. You know what? Why don't I kill this enemy up here? Yeah, come on up here. Come on up here. But there was also one that's like really horrendous, where instead of an actually good, catchy rhyme, it was just, wow, that looked cool. Instead of a good, catchy rhyme, it was Johnny, yes, Papa, and like the animation was terrible, and the models were terrible. Which one of those came first, is my question. Was it the actually good ones, or what? Okay, just one more. I hope whoever died down here dropped theirs. Of course they didn't. Okay, come this way, come this way. Come this way. Thank you. My god. That would have been annoying. All right, we have them all now. Let's bring it back to Songclave, because I think we also need to do something else. Yes, we need to buy the Simple Key from Songclave, venture back to the High Halls, see what that Simple Key door opens. I have a feeling since, you know, it's a door in the background, it's just going to be like a 1 or 2 room thing, and then we can move on. I don't think it's going to be anything super extravagant. All right. Back this way. Man, look at this. I kind of have the layout of this area memorized. I'm sure I won't in like 2 fucking seconds, but, you know, can at least try. All right. First shrine? Where the first shine was found. Or something. Lovely water. All right. You all, down here. Acquaintances. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's because I completed the Find Pins thing. That's a cool detail. I love that. All right. There's another wish. Interesting. Oh, we'll have to see which one it is. There's your cloaks of the choir. Give me your stupid rosary necklace or whatever. Yeah, heavy rosary necklace. Yeah, thanks for nothing. Okay, donate 500. Can I afford that? 1209. I think I owe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I might still have enough left over for the Simple Key. Even if I don't, I can just use my necklaces. I have a bunch of them, so let's do it. Yeah, I think I no longer have enough for the Simple Key. That is okay. There we go. We've strengthened Songclave. I didn't read the description about that, but don't worry about that. We'll worry about that another time. Lots of stories being sung about you, dear one. Gathering supplies, saving lost bugs, all sorts of good deeds. Very clever to craft such a reputation for yourself. If you keep it up, you'll fast become a legend among these simple sorts. I've no interest in becoming one, madam. In my long life, I've known enough legends, watched them rise and fall and fade away many times. Well, yeah, Hornet, that's kind of how life works. Things rise and fall and fade. That's kind of the cycle of life, but okay, whatever. Is that so, dear? How humble you are. You should know, though, this old pilgrim has her sight keenly trained on you. Nothing gets my old Jubilana. Good to know. Good to know that you're always watching me when I sleep in my hometown in Bellheart. Right. Anything else to see? Hey! Fair meeting again, Sir Knight. I see this bell has drawn you to its safety. Wait. U2 toward its... Okay, yeah, that does make sense. I was thinking she was trying to say U2 as in the number 2, but that also makes sense. Who would have guessed, sister? A safe corner hidden so high atop Pharloom's cursed crown. Our fair village may have fallen, but for these fellows, these sacred few, our honor charges us to keep them safe. Our horn lance shall raise for them, after some rest, of course.
Hold fast to your new charge, Garmond. See these bugs survive, and know I aim in time near to cut down this curse at its core.
And I'm just about to go do that. Fun fact. Zaza and I will tarry here a little longer. These pilgrims need watching over. So, if you complete the Find Pins quest, I did not realize that Jubilana made, like, clinking noises when she turns. That makes a lot of sense. That's actually a really cool detail. I like that a lot. Anyway, once you complete the Find Pins quest, that apparently causes Garmond and Zaza to be resting there in Songclave, which then prevents you from finding them for the duel up above Whispering Vaults, which then prevents them from being summoned to this battle in here. I think this place is known as the Forum. Yes, it is called the Forum. So it's the enemy gauntlet in the Forum, where you can make a forum post about how much this place sucked. If I'm not mistaken, this might be every simple key in the game used, but I might be mistaken. All right, going inside. What's in here? Nah, I'm good. That's just a necklace exchange place. What is all this? These are all High Hall's enemies, and there's a big wall at the end. Oh, hi. I see you. I see you there. I see you. Some tunnels. Hi. Yes, yes, you're so impressive. Ah, yes, yes, you're so impressive. You can't have a single tunnel area in this game without spawning 2 of those guys. They're placing 2 of those guys in them. Hi, treasure chests. I love Hornet's little face peeking out on the side. That is adorable. All right, let's go here. And here. Oh, that's a lot of steam down. I hate that. Why would you do this? That was not timed well. Bam! Perfect! Gave you a taste of your own medicine, piece of shit. Nice thing about Multibinder is that because things either do 1 or 2 damage in this game, generally speaking, at least, Multibinder will always heal 2. So if you take 2 damage, you just heal with Multibinder and you'll get that 2 health right back. Okay, it's a bunch of rosaries to make up for all the rosaries we spent just a bit ago. Awesome. I'll take it. You and you and you and you and you. You and you and you and you and you and you. Pale rosary necklace, 340. That's the most we've seen so far. I need to turn these in. My God. Ow. There we go. Okay. So is that all this was? Nope. We have another secret. Where the fuck does this go now? Oh. Ooh, okay, so the Rosary Cannon is a red tool that shoots rosaries at enemies. Yes, it will eat into your rosary count, as you could probably expect. You can load it with 80 by resting at a bench, and then you fire it like a really fast, machine gun at things. I'm probably not going to use it yet, but it's nice to have it. I'll definitely remember that I have it for later. And by that, I mean I'll forget that I have it, but then I'll see it in the menu. The menu will remember for me. Okay, good. You actually do automatically go over that. I'm gonna head back this way. I guess that's why you get a bunch of rosaries here. It's like encouraging you to give it some use right off the bat. That's cool. I haven't been here yet. Wait. Oh, I have. I haven't been the place I was literally just down. All right, well, I guess that was everything to see in this room, assuming there's nothing up there. I like all those weird abacuses in the background there that you can destroy for fun. All right, back to Songclave we go, so we can go turn in these thingies, and then we shall be on our way to what was it called? Oh yeah, we shall be on our way to the Cogric Dances Arena, where we can now play the Threefold Melody and unlock the path forward. I'm so excited for this. And yeah, indeed, looking at the video time, this is definitely going to be over an hour, but that's okay.
Rest at you. There's another wish? Horrible cries have been heard from the prison inside Citadel. What profanities must be happening within to cause such awful sound? That is something we could do. I think I'd rather wait until after, because there is going to be a good reason for us to be going that direction anyway. I'll accept it, though, and we will definitely get onto it in the next episode. In the meantime, though, I have a dude to revisit, so let's go revisit that dude. He is down this way. I wish he wasn't in the middle of an area filled with enemies, but hey. Relic Seeker Lem was in the middle of an area filled with enemies in the first game, so I can only complain so much. Is this where he is? Oh, it actually isn't. God damn it, I thought I got it right. I was gonna say, oh my god, it actually is. It was not. Oh, it's marked with a sign. I don't remember these things. Bam! Bam! Wake up, I'm here! Gonna watch as he wanted my secrets on his inside. He has to forgive we respond. Right, so let's take a listen. Last surgery of Conductor Mazzello performed in White Ward's operating theater. I have a feeling this is gonna sound really creepy. Yeah, I was right. That sounds horrifying as fuck. I don't even want to imagine what they're doing to that guy. Something with Silk, I assume. So that explains, it's like a conductor. That explains why the unraveled boss looked like a conductor, because that was like a conductor's suit. We saw the conductor through the shadows, or just a bit ago. Guide track of the choir with a theme of ascendance. That's pretty cool. I like it. It also matches the melody of the High Halls' theme. A really eerie music box sounding track almost. I suppose it is technically a music box. It's a cylinder. All right, well, that was cool. I'm glad I spent the time. Now, on to the main event. Gotta climb my way out of here first. I don't think I've killed enough of you yet for the journal, so I'll get that. And then where to go? God, navigating these rooms can be such a fucking pain sometimes. Hi, buddy. You wanna die, buddy? Yeah, you're dead, buddy. Looks like you did wanna die, buddy. I don't know. Good question. You didn't even ask a question? Good question. You have anything more to say? Or some proofs of the Citadel's holy nature? Okay, no, not really. So rest of this bench, for no particular reason, I just felt like it. Now, I'm gonna take a peek at the map real quick. Okay, so technically, starting from here would be... it's fine. We don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, so I'm just gonna mostly ignore these guys, except for this time where I'm going out of my way to fight him for some reason. Bam! That's so fun. I say it every time because it's true every time. Hey, a full heal, nice. Not gonna use any of my red tools though, I gotta save them. Especially gotta save my shell shards. I have been ignoring a lot of shell shards as of late. Okay, cool. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Wanna say there's 3 of these guys in this room, which is not ideal, but you know, it could work. Bam! Oh, that feels amazing. Sorry for going quiet there for a little bit. Just ran out of things to say. All right. With my explosive heals, I shall now play the Threefold Melody. Pilgrim of Pharloom Eternal, you rare chosen who hath ascended to this final threshold, listen to our wish, deliver it, that you may rise above and see your pilgrimage end. Okay, you've already said this. It's time. Pilgrim who would hold our song within your shell, rise above. Offer your most devout self unto our sacred heart. All of that to open an elevator. That's funny. It's a birdcage looking thing, though. Interesting. It's time for the long-awaited rematch with Lace! Alright, I'm probably not gonna do much explaining, I just gotta focus. This boss kicked my teeth in my first playthrough, and so I'd very much like to relearn it here. Okay. Let's go. No, that's bad, Don't run, don't jump. Didn't hit you in that, that's okay, I just wanted to heal. For the sake of healing, so I got hit twice. Oh god. Hey, I think she can add additional attacks on top of that. Okay, on top of that down strike there. Ah, god damn it. Ah, okay, at least I healed. Net loss of 2 health, or net gain of 2 health. It's better than nothing. Okay, so when she blocks your when she blocks your attack, she can either, I still don't have a heal. God damn it. Oh, that sucks. Okay, when she blocks your attacks, she can either just, like, launch her attack straight at you, or appear behind you and launch it there. I think it's random when she does it, that or she pays attention to your movements. This is a boss that is very much reactive to whatever you do. Feels a lot like an Elden Ring boss in that way. And it's for this reason, I'll be honest with you all. This is a fan favorite battle. So many people, I've heard, love this fight. Oh my god, sorry. I don't know where that came from. Coughs are indicative of my first opinions. I actually kind of hated this battle on my first go. Not gonna lie to you. Okay, now she's doing this. However, in my final attempts of this fight on my first playthrough, I did grow to enjoy her a little bit. So don't worry. Coming into this... Fuck, that's a death. I think one of the reasons why this battle infuriated me so much is indeed the run back. I think High Hall's bench is a much better bench to start at, but either way, you have to run past 2 of those giant soldier guys to get there. Once you get to the elevator, you have to watch yourself ride up the elevator every time. Thankfully, not that big cutscene every time, so yeah, don't worry about that at least, but I gotta try to use cross-stitch on her. That would be really nice to have. And I should also consider equipping Fractured Mask. What do I have on right now? Oh yeah, I have the healing, the healing meta, I guess you could call it. But yeah, I remember, God, I was fuming at this boss. Like, holy shit. I was raging so hard, I would probably never rage that hard on camera, just because I don't like sounding that angry. But from what I've played on this new, this new rerun of the fight, I'm liking it. I'm not going to get as mad as I did on my first go. Again, I was super impatient with this game on my first go, and I think that is to blame. Okay.
Cool, cool, cool. No. Cool, cool. Let's go. Cool. Yeah, if she does that and you run that direction, that's really good. I think what you want to do is if she parries and you hit it, just run that direction, dash out of the way if need be. If she does the, you know, appearing behind you act. Okay, I kind of want to use... Fuck! Oh, wow! Wow! Yeah, that's kind of why this boss frustrated me a little bit. Having quick deaths like that, because that almost never happens with a Hollow Knight boss. You almost never die that quickly to them. But this boss is an exception, breaking the mold a little bit. Does make sense, though. Okay. Come on, we got this, we got this, we can do this, we can do this. I'm not that bad at this game, I swear. I'm not that bad at this game. I'm just a little bad at this game. I don't know how effective the rolling things will be at her. That's why I'm trying to experiment with build ideas, you know? Like, let's try this on this boss. Let's try this skill, you know? Speaking of which, that was not very effective. Okay, that kind of was. That hurt a fair bit. Okay, but then she just caught me in that. So, like, what do I do about that? Bam! Okay, that got her a fair bit. And cross-stitch is best used on attacks like that where she does it consistently, because her basic slashes like that and her parry is not always consistent. So they are attacks to avoid using counters on, I think. Nice. Okay, I got out of the way of it that time. So that is what you want to do. Just, like, turn and run immediately. If you hear that clank. And the thing that frustrated me about that, about her parry move there, she can whip it out in literally, like, 1 frame. And I found that kind of ridiculous. Fortunately, though, it is avoidable. You know, the counter attack is very avoidable. That's the thing. I thought it wasn't avoidable at first. I thought that me hitting her parries was, like, a mistake I was making that I could do something about, but then I realized, no, actually, she just fucking parries in a single goddamn frame because she's that strong. Okay. Thank you for doing that attack, which helped. Bam! Okay, I was kind of hoping to catch her in the AoE there. Okay, 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 okay. I did really well the first attempt. Am I going to be able to recreate that success? Ooh, nice! I got a magnetite dice. Okay, I was gonna use the Silk Seal on her before realizing I don't have any of those left. Okay, there's Tax. Oh, fuck. She actually hurts right there. Didn't know that. Okay. Thank you for doing that. Whenever she does the straightaway parry, I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. Not the right thing, that's for damn sure. Bam! I killed her with the heal! Yes! Holy shit! This is the second time I've killed something with heals! That was fun. I'm gonna give it that to you. There are some attacks she does that I swear are like nigh unavoidable, but that could just be my lack of skill talking. I wish there was a boss rematch place in this game so I could actually practice these fights. That would be so nice. Anyway. Congratulations, Spider! Finally I felt your sting, and you've bared the truth of my pathetic empty shell. You always had the scent, child. You are no bug. Yours is a life born entirely from thread. Life? You're too generous. This weak, wasting existence. This was not life. Just a husk shaped to act as a child. Yours was life, Pale One. Do not confuse your unique creation with its absence. I have seen others make the same mistake. Platitude, Spider, from you! Don't be gross. Head on. Climb up and away. You've earned your audience with the divine. Face the Holy Mother who would fashion so cruel and crude a daughter as me. After all, it's you that she wants, is it not? He drops the third and final Silk Heart. I know, already. I'm really gonna have to look into the backstory of Lace, because there's a lot going on there that I don't know. I'll be sure to do that before the series is done. Give me 1 second, I have to let my cat out of my room. That was a little bad timing, Miss Kitty. Little bad timing there.
ruin the tension of this moment, but that's fine. Let's collect it. Ramar Silk, a child born loyal. What the fuck up, Research Pulse? Stupid scam text? At this point in the game? Worst possible timing. Aw, we're laying with her. Not anymore. Right. With that, we now regenerate 3 spools of silk by default, and that's all we're ever getting. That plus the 1 extra you get from Weeblight, but you know what I mean. Interesting. So, better a child born pure than them. Wonder who's them. Better a child born mad than none. Lace is a sibling to Phantom, right? Are those 2 text boxes there referring to each of them? Better a child born pure than them? Phantom was kind of like dark and gothic and whatever, right? So maybe they weren't pure? And maybe Lace is supposed to be? But Phantom was created because having something's better than nothing? I don't know. Not really sure. All I'm sure about is that we get to go on further. Man, my speech is starting to waver. My speech skills are starting to peter out this late. Come on. Can't do this. Can't do this to me. Doesn't this look familiar? Yep, it's Terminus. We've unlocked the shortcut to it finally. Let's sit at this bench. Let me put on some different tools, because I think different tools would help out a lot. Let's switch out you for Threadstorm. That would be much better. Then you both will be exchanged for... Let's do... Yeah, Sting Shard and... Or, sorry, not Sting Shard. Curve Claw. Conch Cutter, I don't know how helpful that'll be. Not really sure. Anyway, we'll kind of do that. I could also put on Flint Slate again. I could also put on Flea Brew again. You know what? Let's do Flea Brew. Because I feel like it. I think everything else is fine the way it is. We don't really have much use for these, but, like, what else is really gonna help here, honestly? I don't think much will. So, yeah. I'll be sure to use these some other time after this point, but yeah. Wailing Mother. Interesting. Alright, well, those are our 2 wishes. This definitely feels very final. Feels very endgame. Due to unacceptably high injury and unsanctioned deaths, Venture could travel... We've already read that. Took me a little too long to notice. Alright, up the 2 we go. Who knew that we were past that incredibly difficult fight the entire time, secretly, without knowing. If only we could have opened that shortcut. This is a new area, by the way. Just thought you wanted to know. Just wanted to go quiet for that ambience real quick. It'll be continuing in a bit. I've just found a secret passage that I wasn't expecting to find, and I'm now very interested in what it has. What about down here? Where does this go? Breaks open this. Okay, now we can just go right up through here. Good thing I found this. Let's go back. It's the source of the haunting and the reason we're here in the first place, Grandmother Silk. As you can tell by that giant title card, this is the final boss. Okay, gotta dodge through her attacks like that. She fights very similarly to the Radiants from the first game, staying in the background and not dealing contact damage, but rather shoving, I guess, sure. Throwing a bunch of projectiles at you, and you actually have to pay attention to them, unlike what I'm doing here. She can also occasionally slash down at you, summon these webs to try and catch you. If you get caught in those webs, you take 3 damage! Don't do that! That's how you know this is a powerful creature. The first thing in the game able to deal 3 damage to you after the update that makes Last Judge no longer able to do that. Okay, gotta do that. Oh, God. Okay. Gotta do... No, jump over that, and also avoid those things at the same time. Okay, gonna stay in the middle. She launches 2 of those now. She's definitely increasing her attacks and intensity as the fight goes, but only gradually so as to not overwhelm you, as a good phase 2 should. Okay, let's have Flea Brew. Because I realized I haven't been using my red tools at all. Okay, there we go. Bam. Down she goes? Question mark? Nope. We're beginning the real phase 2. Rocks are gonna fall from the ceiling. From the silk that presumably comes from her. There we go. And now it's just the same fight again, but now with the falling rocks added on top. I don't know why they make you wait for so long to demonstrate that that's a thing before she begins it. And yes, you do have to wait through that every attempt on this boss should you fail. But fortunately, this boss is pretty easy, honestly. It's not, or else, you know, it's still challenging, but it's definitely not the most difficult thing in the world. You can absolutely do it, given enough patience. All right, if you can beat the lace battle right before this, you can beat this. Okay, that sucks. Magnetite Dice saved me, though. Thank you very much. I swear, that's like one of the best fucking tools in the game. It's not even close. That's gonna hit me. No, it didn't. The invincibility frames from the spikes saved me. It's basically Magnetite Dice for free. Okay, there we go. Got Threadstorm on you. Throwing a boomerang into the muck, into the mess in your direction. Bam. Use this. I absolutely love her character design, can I just say real quick. I actually have a little mini figure, a 3D printed figure of her sitting on my dresser over there. And oh my god, is she just the coolest thing. Look at all her hair, look at her animations, all the floating fucking projectiles she sends at you. She's so cool looking, and I love that crown she has on as well. Like, man. The Radiance was already pretty cool looking, but this is something else, and the animation especially, I think, really carries the atmosphere here. Bam! Didn't get to see the 3 damage. That's okay. This isn't the last time we're going to be fighting her. Ada Bind, go! Well, I guess that concludes Hollow Knight Silksong. Interesting how there are a bunch of side quests it seems like you couldn't do anything about, and a bunch of abilities that I mentioned, but they didn't actually exist. Okay, no. There is plenty more to do and see in this game, and that is not the only ending. It is, however, the default ending. It's kind of a trend that was set by Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In Castlevania Symphony of the Night, you would get up to the tallest tower of the castle and you would fight Richter Belmont and you'd receive an ending and you'd think it's done. But actually, there is way more to it. The true final boss is actually Dracula, and you have to find your way to him by going and getting this random item and then using it in Richter's battle to find out, oh wait, there's actually a secret entity here. If I kill them, then you gain access to this whole thing, and yeah. Hollow Knight carries on that trend forwards, and so does Silksong, naturally. We have only seen the fake ending of the game. We have only seen the beginning of the end. However, with that ending achieved, and all the stuff we've done, I'd say we're roughly halfway, or no, we're over halfway through Hollow Knight Silksong, I would say. We still have a lot left to see, but that number is going to keep going down over time, for sure. Also, I love the choice to use Songclave's theme on those credits. Through the darkness and dangers, you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. Thank you, Team Cherry. Game completion. 21 hours has been played so far, but no information on how much I've done. Curious. This is going to take us back to the menu screen, and since this is actually going to be the first time we see it, I may as well show you around a little bit. Yeah, so, okay. Here we have the menu. It's got a little, hornet's needle stabbed into the ground right there, as well as a pin. We'll talk more about that another time. Let's put a pin in that for later. However, by default, the menu style here in extras is actually this. This flame effect on this, the stone surface right here. This is how it is from when you first boot up the game for the very first time up until you complete Act 1. Once you complete Act 1, it turns into this. After you complete Act 1, let me show you what this looks like. Yeah, it's on a pile of junk now. After you complete, once you complete Act 1 and enter Act 2, it becomes this. Once you achieve that ending, you get this menu style, where it's all covered in webs. So, yeah. Just thought I'd let you know about that. Also, very even version number we have down here. Interesting. Normally their version numbers are wild and wacky and all over the place, so it's nice to see one that actually makes some sense. I suppose no better place to end this episode than here on the menu screen after that. So yeah, that was the final boss of the game, essentially. I think it's really fun. It definitely is on the easy side. But hey, that's where the true ending comes in to make that a little more difficult. After all, that boss is balanced assuming you've only collected, what is on your direct path to that point. It's balanced around the same difficulty as the Hollow Knight. It's a mid-game boss, not necessarily an end-game boss, even though it is literally the final boss. Well, you'll see. You'll see. The path to the true ending shall take us through much, much tougher challenges. I'll just tell you that much. Next time on Hollow Knight Silksong, we shall start on that path. Actually, let me put the cursor down here. I always like doing this. It has a nice little touch to the menu. It looks like someone shot the Weeder face down there. Next time on Hollow Knight Silksong, we shall begin down that path by heading to collect the double jump ability and seeing what all we can do with it. There is, as I said multiple times, so much left to do and see. And yeah, I would say, to give an estimation on how long it's going to be to the end, I estimate we'll be done with the game somewhere within the episode 30s. Whether that's episode 30 itself, or episode 35 or something, whatever it is, I have a feeling that is when the series will end. I don't know how much longer in terms of actual real-life time it's going to take, but we'll have to see. All right. Thank you all for watching, if you did. And as always, I will see you all in the future.